I give you those lucky numbers you've been waiting for. I have something that will give you a spirit that will help you conquer things that you want to conquer. I have those stones, those magic stones, those lucky stones that you've been looking for. And also, guess what? I have something can do house clearance. You having troubles in your house? That's right. You need to get something to give your house a house clearance. Don't worry no more if you have immigration problems, because I help many of people solve cases every day. That's immigration problems, also court cases. Don't be disappointed for the loved one that behind bars, because I work with the Spirit can help them and release them from prison. That's right, you're having problems getting a job. I'll remove the evil from your life so you can get a job and be able to have money and be able to do some of the things that you would love to do in life. I foresee the future events. I also helped a lot of celebrities. I can clear impossible problems. Some of those problems are depression, substance abuse, impotence, infertility. And I break all black magic spell, jinx, and demonic forces. You want to have success in business? One call will convince you. One call will convince you. 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. One call will convince you.
This is BrooklynStation.com.
How you feeling? Good.
Kid Queen Radio.
Okay. You ready? Good evening, New York City. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. What a special night tonight. It is lovely here in New York City. We're here in the studio, and we're gonna have a great show for you tonight. And I have a friend here, I have a special friend that so many people are calling me and asking me about. Who's that handsome guy? And telling me so many good stories that they hear. And he again here in the studio with us tonight. And I want to welcome you. How are you?
Thank you for that wonderfully warm welcome.
Well, you deserve that, because so many people talking and you're doing so much good for so many people, and I'm impressed. I got one gentleman, he's a Rasta, and he says that gentleman is a great man.
Thank you very much, and good evening, New York. My name is Kirk Robertson. I'm a personal injury attorney here in New York City. I handle all kinds of personal injury cases for people involved in accidents, and if you have other issues, immigration, criminal cases, that sort of thing, I can find a way to help you out with those as well. That particular gentleman that you're referring to, I speak to him quite often, and I'm looking forward to putting quite a bit of money in his pocket as well.
Well, I hope so, because so many people call it, and it's such amazing, you're such amazing and lovely person. So I'm going to turn the mic over to DJ Holly, and she is going to talk some good talk with you. Come on, DJ Holly.
Thank you.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, I'm okay.
Okay, darling, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening once again. Welcome back, Mr. Robinson. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me back. It's always great to be here.
Thank you so much. Okay, I have a question. This is in regard to someone that got into an accident where they fell off an MTA bus, but they missed the last step. Apparently, they know that they cannot sue, so how does one get around that? Especially if it's their own fault that they missed the step.
Okay, so the larger issue that you're dealing with in situations like that are issues of what we call comparative negligence in the law. And so the way it normally works is, you know, if something happens, if someone gets hurt, you look to see whose fault it is. For a situation where it might be the person's fault that they got hurt, it's not someone else's, it's their own fault, then there probably isn't an opportunity to recover, which sounds like the situation that you're describing for me. But in other situations, if you twist that fact pattern or tweak that fact pattern a little bit, because we actually had cases like this in the past, if a person is riding an MTA bus, for example, and that driver starts to move the bus before they exit, and unfortunately we had a case up in the Bronx where a young woman was actually exiting the bus with her child, and the driver didn't bring the bus to began to move the bus before she completely exited. It was actually in the middle of winter, so there was snow and ice in the area as well. So not only did the bus start to move, but as she starts to step off of the bus to quickly exit, you know, her foot goes into an area where there was snow and ice, so she takes a tumble. In a case like that, you know, there would be some sort of negligence attributable to the bus driver, to MTA, to transit. And in that particular instance, you know, we would be happy to represent the person. We'd be happy to take the case on and to prosecute the case. Again, one of the most important things that we always look at in cases involving the Transit Authority, the City of New York, Department of Corrections, is the timeliness. You know, you have to file those cases within 90 days. You have to serve what's called a notice of claim against the City of New York to put them on notice that you intend to file a lawsuit against them within 90 days of the incident. So it's always really important that you know, if you find yourself in that situation, that you get to counsel as quickly as possible. And I know, you know, if anyone wants to contact me, if you want to speak with me directly, you can dial 929-438-5878. That's 929-GETKURT, 929-GET-KURT. And I'd be happy to speak to you about your case and to see if, you know, if it's one that I can help you with and represent. And, you know, it's interesting because the facts are you know, you go where the facts take you. I mean, we've had cases actually with a person that was actually on his way to prison in a bus, in a prison transport bus.
Wow.
And in that case, the bus hit a post on the way to the prison, and we actually were able to get a pretty hefty sum for that guy. So it just depends on the situation, you know. And again, the money that you recover from these lawsuits, it's tax-free. You know, of course we take a fee, our 1/3 share. There's costs involved, but the bulk of the recovery, 2/3 of the recovery, typically goes to the person that's been injured, and it's tax-free money. So, you know, if unfortunately, if for that particular person that you're referring to, it doesn't sound like there would necessarily be a case. But if you find yourself in a similar situation whereby either, you know, you were on a bus or injured by some other city or someone else's negligence, then yeah, we'd be happy to take on the case. We'd be happy to help and push it forward to get as much as possible.
Okay. With that being said, I have two questions. One of them is, what makes a case such as the first one, you know, that I described? How does that make that different from, or how does that differ from the other case with the other person where stepped on ice, snow, and the bus moved?
So the issue that you're looking for is you know, who's at fault? Is there any kind of liability that can be attached to it? And in the example with the person stepping off of the bus, you know, at that point, you know, the bus driver has brought the bus to a complete stop. He's opened the door. You're walking off the bus, and it's your own fault, unfortunately, that you may have misstepped and taken a tumble. So what we look for is to see what the person that you're going to sue did versus what they should have done. So in that particular example that you gave me, you know, we could ask ourselves, well, what else could the bus driver have possibly done? They brought the bus to a stop, they held the door open, they waited for you to leave. So there really isn't anything else that we could say that, oh, had the driver done this, had the driver done that, then it probably wouldn't have been an accident.
Right.
As opposed to the other case where, well, you know, the driver started to move the bus. Well, hey, I'm not even off of the bus. You can't, you know, you
Wait
can't
a
start.
minute there, Fred, come on.
Exactly. A situation like that, you know, where you could say, well, listen, you've got to wait, you know, there, you know, it's a bit more clear cut. In the other example where we had the guy that was an inmate in transport, you know, he's a passenger in a vehicle, he's not driving the vehicle. If there's an accident, you know, there's only one person at fault as between those two, the driver and the passenger, it's going to be the passenger. We find that nowadays a lot of people take Lyfts and Ubers and those sort of things all over the place, and you know, they're involved in accidents in those vehicles. It's the exact situation. You weren't driving the vehicle, you're a passenger in the vehicle. As between you and the driver, you know, it's going to be the driver at fault. If there's another party that was also involved in the accident, if another party hit the driver or the driver hit another party, then as between you and those parties, they're at fault. You know, you as a passenger in the vehicle, there's nothing more that you could have done that would have prevented the accident. So if there's an accident, at that point, yeah, we bring a claim against the third party.
Okay.
And again, whatever money that we get for you is tax free. You know, the monies that come out of it are our fee, the cost of litigation, for example, you know, hiring people to file a summons and complaint and that sort of thing. But beyond that, 2/3 of the recovery comes to the injured person. It's completely tax-free money, and it's pretty significant money. You know, today actually, I got a check, and I looked at it and smiled. I got a check in my hand. I was only it was about $250,000 for a client. Thanks. That particular case, we have a confidentiality agreement, so I can't necessarily discuss too much about it. But you know, it's well deserved, and I'm going to be pretty happy when I'm handing my client his portion at the end of it. So you know, it makes you feel good inside to be able to redistribute the wealth, as they say.
Right.
You know, to give it to the deserving, really, because obviously, you know, you're compensating people for personal injuries, for pain, for suffering, for treatment that they've had to undergo, for the interruption in their normal life, and you know, you're giving them something to help them make them whole again. And when you see the reactions on people's faces, it you know, it makes your day.
Beautiful. Now back to that other particular case you were referring to with the person that they were going to Rikers, or were they an inmate, were they a prisoner?
They were a prisoner, yeah. And sorry, I don't mean to cut you.
No. I wanted to ask you in recollection with that. Hypothetically, what if someone was in jail? How would they go about contacting you, as far as if they was to have a similar case, or maybe something happened in jail? How would you go about that?
So actually, as a side note, the response from your listeners when I came has actually been pretty tremendous.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said, I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. The responses from your listeners it's been pretty tremendous.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It's really a shock to hear. I'm really happy.
No, it absolutely true. I've actually spoken to one of the listeners that's currently incarcerated about a particular case, and you know, I'm working. He and I had a bit of back and forth, and I've been trying to work through the mechanism in my mind as to how it is we can necessarily help him. But for anyone wanting to get in touch with me, it's as easy. It's just dialing, you know, 929-438-5878, 929-438-5878. You can either call me or send me a text message, however you know, whatever is easy for you to communicate or to get a hold of me. I'm also with the firm Krenzel Guzman within the city. So, you know, however you want to reach out, it's perfectly fine. But that said, if someone finds himself in a situation, unfortunately, if you're behind bars and things aren't going as they should, or you know, you've been subject to something that, you know, we necessarily feel that we can find a way to right the wrong, then absolutely, you know, we'd be willing to take the case. You know, you kind of you take the cases as you find them,
Mhm.
and you know, I look to help out the person regardless of their situation. If I think I can make a difference in your case, I think I can help you get to a better position, then, you know, I'm going to do everything within my power to make that happen.
Awesome. Again, Mr. Robertson, Kirk Robertson, thank you so much for coming on BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, SisterDubama.com, YouTube.com, type in search for King and Queen Radio, and of course WVIP 93.5 FM. I know we're going to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you
again.
so
for having
much.
me.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
know something, you are such a great man, and I tell you, can you fix this for me? I tell you, the prisons love you.
Thank
So
you.
you may have a whole different thing going on, because I know thousands of prisoners are listening to you right now, and they are going to get in touch with you. I am so happy to hear. What can you do for the prisoners there, so that way I can have an idea, because I talk to thousands.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. It depends on what happened. I mean, sometimes you have cases involving inmate assault. Sometimes you have cases involving the guard's assault. You know, it depends on the facts of the situation.
Okay.
We have, you know, we had a case. I think that one is also unfortunately subject to confidentiality.
Okay,
But I'll tell you,
I understand that
very
perfectly
quickly.
well.
The
But as long as you can help them, whoever calls, so you don't have to go into detail.
Yeah.
Prisoners out there, you got to call Kurt, because so many of you's listening right now. He's here, and the boy, the hearts and the stars going up. They're gonna call you, because there's lots of people that need help. Now tell me about the child support that prisoners out there that get child support that are getting blamed for child support, and they can't pay it, and they're taking the commissary away. Can you do anything about that?
So that's a different and very, very tricky situation. And so the normal rule with children in the state of New York is that the law always looks at what's in the best interest of the child.
Okay.
So if, you know, regardless of your situation as a parent, if it's in the child's best interest that something in particular happen, then that's what the courts are going to look to make happen. So if the court determines that, you know, the child in this particular situation needs X amount of dollars to go towards their lunch money versus a commissary versus, you know,
Okay.
whatever else, the governing principle that the courts always look at is the best interest of the child. So and that's not to say that they don't take into account a person's ability to pay or a person's particular situation.
Yes.
They absolutely do, but it's a balancing act. And, you know, not going to say unfortunately, but, you know, with the way the situation normally plays out is that they're going to look to see what's in the child's best interest, and if it's in the child's interest that those funds be distributed that way, then that's essentially what's going to happen.
Okay, folks, we hoping that you can call him anything for a question or to find out. Give them that number, because you got a lot of people going to be calling you for different problems, and I want you to folks to, you got a great man here, an honest man, not those kind that come on these shows, on different shows I know of, and just rob your money and keep running. No, he's sincere, and he do want to help his people. So do give him a call. Kurt, give them the telephone number, please.
Thank you. And again, the number is 929-438-5878. 929-438-5878. Feel free to call. Feel free to send me a text message, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and, you know, I'll be happy to discuss your case.
Got hurt? Call Kurt.
Thank
Kurt,
you.
thanks again, and a pleasure, and we're going to be doing more business. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
I'm attorney Kurt Robertson. I'm a personal injury lawyer here in New York. And if you've been injured in an accident, you should call me. I'll get you the money you deserve. Just dial 929-438-5878. That's 929-GET-KURT. 929-GETKURT. That's 929-438-5878. It's easy. Got hurt? Call Kurt, and I'll get you the money you deserve.
Love you, baby. Thank you.
Are you on a rocky road right now? Do you feel lonely, depressed, and happy, down on your luck? Do you want to change your life?
Don't give up. Ladies and gentlemen, African breeder and advisor, Sister Duba, is here to guarantee that in her
Yeah, leave it open, baby.
just
Yes,
one day,
thank you.
you gain peace, love, health, and prosperity. Call 718-253-7273. That number again is 718-253-7273.
Are you unhappy with your marriage or love life? Separated from your loved ones? Have problems with luck? Problems on the job? With immigration, examinations, or even court cases? Can't hold money? Or do you have a strange sickness? Call Sister Dubong now. 718-253-7273. Help is just a phone call away. African reader and advisor Sister Dubong can help solve all problems of life. Do not confuse her with any other psychics or readers you have been to before. If she can help you, then no one else can. This woman of God does what others claim to do.
Don't let time or distance keep you away. This God-gifted spiritualist brings you solutions to the mysteries of the Deep South. Sister Dubong is located in Brooklyn, New York. Call now and turn your life around. 718-253-7273 for one free question by phone.
And don't give up.
And
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
Good. Bring it on back. Let's go. Yeah, wake up, New York City. Good evening. Bring it on back. So you need to start getting prayers or donating to the station. That would be nice. So I look forward to you to donate to the station, King and Queen Radio, and BrooklynStation.com, and SisterDebunk.com. We're going to specify that more starting next week. We expect to see donations. Okay. If you want good material. Okay, good. I want to say a shout out to Cataline out there. Heck, Eco, you had a good show on mental illness tonight, and it was lovely. So many people even called from the mental institution, and we will be soon having a mental show, and that's coming very soon, isn't it, DJ Holly?
Yes.
We're having a mental show where, it's going to be about mental illness. And also Rasta Robinson, shout out to you. Fenton Barclay, a shout out to you. And I have DJ Swabby to come read for you in a few minutes the other names out there, everybody who's listening now to this program. I love it, and I appreciate all of you who's supporting. So many supporting, and now we own several. Wow, we was picked up by who?
Spotify, #1. Spotify, Google Play, baby. Google Play. I am proud to announce and present. So if you want to have your own show, please contact us at kingandqueenradio@gmail.com. KINGANDQUEENERADIO@gmail.com, or Brooklyn Radio Station, BrooklynRadioStation@gmail.com.
Yes, right. So, folks, we want to thank all of you with your great support and so many people supporting Sister Dubon and SisterDubon.com. And I want to bring you this afternoon the spirit of pleasure, where it's going to be this week, going to be a very beautiful week for a lot of people, and you're going to be receiving a blessing. You've been going through some type of changes and emotional sadness, and you've been feeling very disappointed of things going on in your life. You may feel your energy is being drained. You may feel like sometimes you just want to go away and make a change. You won't feel happy in your home because there's a lot of discontentment and a lot of dark spirits going around now. So you have to be very careful who you deal with and who you talk with. What I have seen and felt, the Spirit is telling me that we're going to discuss tonight a little topic. But first, I want to tell you, Virgos, right now you're going to be meeting a lot of Capricorns. It's going to be nice for you. Sagittarius, you're going to be meeting a lot of Leos, good for you. Taurus, you're going to be meeting a lot of Scorpios, good for you. Aries, you're going to be meeting Cancer. And Libras, you're going to be meeting a lot of Virgos. So it's a different things going in Aquarius. I didn't forget about you. Aquarius, sometimes you may just want to be alone and concentrate on what you're doing because you have a mind of your own. You're gifted and you're very talented and very spiritual like me. So sometimes you may want to go inside your own dark world and feel about yourself. But someone out there right now is trying to get to know themselves spiritually, and they're going through some dark changes, and their mind is taken away where they don't know where they at, and they feel like they're lost. You're not lost. What you're gaining is your spiritual strength and your spiritual powers. You're going to move in another direction away from people, and God is making changes. Because some people out there are feeling very spiritual. You have a lot of people out there who call themselves psychics. Remember, there's a lot of false prophets going around, so you better be very careful. They're not only out there in the psychic field, they're in the church, and they're all over. So now what you must do, folks, you must pray, and you must feel your inner self within before you tend to anybody and listen to what they say. Because right now the evil forces have powers enough to convince you in anything and run you away from the good until they get you into a triangle and you won't be able to get out. So you got to be strong. So I have one thing to say for you, and you got to remember this to fight the devil. The new word I have to say for you is, and remember I told you this, the new word I have to say for you, the devil messing, God blessing. I want to say good even to all you folks down there down south. How y'all doing? In North Carolina, South Carolina, Jacksonville, and all the other states down there. Okay, someone out there is missing something and been missing in something very important. You're going to find it, and you're going to discover it, and you will be getting it. You're also someone is out there having heartaches and suffering. That person going away from your life, and you love that person so much, they coming back home, honey. They out there tasting something ain't good, and they just don't know, but they're walking back in your door. So take your tears away. In 3 days, they're going to be back in your house. Okay? Someone is out there right now going through a surgery or going through something, they're afraid. God tell me you're going to be all right. Go do the surgery. Do what you have to do. You're going to come through it okay. Someone going to get healed of cancer tonight. The Spirit say that cancer going to go away from you, and the doctor ain't going to be able to explain how it happened because the miracle Sister Devon is speaking and God is speaking through me, the powers is there and you will be released of the bad energy and the bad cancer. It has to leave your body. Someone is going through some suffering and changes in their life that they love someone so bad and they don't want to leave that person. Yes, it's time for you to move on. You suffered enough. Don't take it no more. God say move on. It's your time to make a change. Someone is getting ready to get a new car, and someone is getting ready to have a new home and move in a new direction and make a new life. This is your time for you. When I see your suffering, it's going to be all over because the good Lord is calling you. You're going to move on to another path. Be ready because the Father, God is calling you. Someone right now is sick in their bed and been sick for a while, and that person ain't been speaking. Guess what? They're going to wake up and they're going to talk to you. The miracle is heard. The miracle of Sister Dubon. Okay, we're going to take it to this conversation. Now, the conversation, yes.
We got a caller.
Okay, if you want to call and write in, give the number so you can call and write in, folks. Okay, put that call on the line, please.
Hello?
Yes, hello, caller.
I'm Trump Father. Good night.
Good night, and how are you, sweetheart?
I'm feeling good now that I hear you.
Well, I hear you, and you sound good, girl. How can I help you this evening?
Well, my relationship, my boyfriend's been very, very distant lately. He doesn't call, not talking. It's just like not here at all. And even when I get to work, I feel there's a lot of stuff around there that, causing a lot of conflict.
Well, a good spirit tell me they sprinkle some powder around where you at, and it's some white.
What is it called?
Stay away powder. Stay away. Someone is sprinkling it around in your surrounding, and by they putting that powder there, the confusion is set in his mind. He still love you, but the problem of it is you nobody fool, and he can't make you in a fool. He not gonna be able to get out of you what he want to get out of you. So he feeling like he want to go away, so you'll miss him a whole lot, and then when he come, he'll be able to drain you whatever you got. So you got to be very smart and be able to just hold on and put him in prayer. You need to light one red candle, and you need to pray to Our Lady of Sacred Heart. You need to pray to Our Lady of Sacred Heart, and that man gonna come to you. And you need to take one good bath. This bath you need to take with cinnamon. You need to put cinnamon in the water, and you need to pray the 23rd Psalm, and that man gonna soften up for you and be much better. If you don't understand this, you have to look back at the tape, because when I'm in the spirit, I ain't stopping for nobody. So make sure you listen to the tape again, because I know you should be able to hear me. Okay, dear. What you say, darling? Yes, one red candle. Make sure you light it in the name of the Sacred Heart of Jesus.
Okay, that's only one candle I have to light.
One big candle. You want to put a big candle. All right.
I didn't hear what you were saying about that man. So you said the man they put stay away powder. Who put that powder?
Stay away powder come from the fat one in the office.
She don't work in my office. Where the hell she get that from?
Now I don't know where she get it from, but it's in there.
So that's what's keeping him away, huh?
There you go. All right,
that's
big.
why he's calling and talking and all of that, man. That's he used to.
He'll come back, shake him up. You know how to sweeten him up. Get your honey jar. Get your honey jar. He gonna ask for money because he a hustler. He gonna ask for that. But you got to be smart enough and get that money from him and be able to grease that money down and draw it to you. God, you better start up, girl. You let the man go drain you out of everything you got. You better get busy. You supposed to know what to do now. Take that money and put it under the moms and do your little thing. Now get busy. Over here, come give me the reading. I can't see. Give me a shot.
I
for Shelly, Jasmine, James, Fullwood, Digital Soul, Lorenzo, Kathleen, Felix, Kevin, and Sarah. Big shout out to y'all.
That's right, all the folks out there, big shout out to you. Much love to you, love y'all. Okay, we're going to take you back here. I want a discussion tonight. The change of life, the change of people, the change of time. DJ Holly.
Yes.
We're going to get into, do you think the food that people are eating now have an effect on their body that people are starting to change from being humans into animal, how you say it, acting like animals?
That is one way of looking at it, because we do unfortunately have a lot of GMOs in our food, and GMOs in the food can have brain damage. They can affect our bodies.
So do you believe that you have seen a change in humans, our human beings? Have you seen a great change that they are going more primitive and backwards than going forward?
Now that I think about it, I would say so, because I can only mention this from what I have read in the past, but studies have shown that when they test GMOs in mice, laboratory rats, that they puff up. So if you look at it, back in the caveman era, the woman was always skinny, but the man was always brolic. Not brolic, but like the brawny guy, very
yes.
muscular. I can't say the exact word that I want to say, but yeah. If you look at it, yeah.
But the problem is that I'm experiencing, and I know you're experiencing, is that it's where people now don't care really for no one anymore, that they only care for the money, and they don't have any love. They lost their self of being a human with another human. It's all about surviving, like the animals in the jungle are surviving. They don't care what they have to do to get rid of you just to get the dollar bill, and they don't really care what you think. It's get to be where they get like in a lying position where they just clever. They get what they want from you and destroy you.
Sounds like apes, but no, I'm very serious. Apes and monkeys is what they say, and I'm not looking at the stereotypical way of the skin color, because automatically people are gonna say, Holly, why you say that? No, listen to my words, please. All I'm simply, no, not you, in general. All I'm simply saying is that when it comes to monkeys or apes and their tribe, all of them have their own tribes, like we all have our own families, and they put us together like the projects. They put us together in a wildlife situation somewhere out in West, wherever. If you come on my territory or come on my branch, I'm a make all types of noise and stuff to let people know danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger, danger, or something's going on, something's happening.
Yeah.
So it's territorial. So if you look at it, we are living on this planet together. We're living on this world together, this earth together. We have to put ourselves in a position where we shouldn't even have to go that route. But if you look at it and you want to take it there, like I said, the projects, that's not being disrespectful, it's actually being honest, because the projects are basically a psychological, I'm not supposed to be saying this as a civilian, it's a psyops, which is psychological warfare pertaining to how other people of different cultures get along. We've been a case study for how many years now? When I say we, I mean everyone. So you have to look at it like that. In other countries, especially Europe, they don't allow half of what we have in our foods and in this society here. They don't allow it. If you look at commercials and you do research and you look at YouTube and all different types of stuff, you'll see that animals, when they have aspartame is fake sugar. That's basically poison. The ants go around it. Animals, pets, mice, whatever, will avoid it because they're more smart. They're more smart and they don't have to talk. They have 4 legs. I mean, yeah, 2 legs and 2 hands or whatever you want to call it, or 4 legs.
Well,
So how is it that they're smarter than us?
It's just that
We have an advantage.
I have noticed that the humans now is really going backwards, and the people you talk to them, there's no right, there's no wrong. Court, you could go in there right, you subject to get locked up. As people don't care for each other no more, you go in the stores, they throw the money at you. They don't
Snatch
care.
money out your hand. You
They
get the
don't
money
care
in
what
your
they
hand.
feed
They
you.
put it back on the counter.
They're ready to fight
Mm-hmm.
immediately. So you're wondering, is the world going back caveman?
I got something for that with you. If that's the case, would you like to be transhuman and become a robot?
Well, I believe we are already, because of the way it's going. The robots are running everything. They talking. You can't get a person on the phone.
Oh yeah. That's the
Everything
kiosk,
is being controlled.
computerized.
Now you talk to a person, the first thing they say, text me. I can't text.
Some people, old-fashioned, I respect that, still have the old-school phones. Some people
Well,
still
I
use
got one.
payphones. Some people don't have pages. You ain't no doctor.
Well, folks, we're not going to hold your time in this, because this show is a spiritual psyche and all kind of show, the Way Beyond show. But just to give you something to think about, are we really changing for the worse or the better? You know, you can vote on that by sending your number in, and you'll express yourself. Give them the number to send to you, and maybe you can read some of it off to the folks.
Well, we have a text right now, but the number to text, if you'd like, if you don't want to call out on the air, is 347-699-6892. Again, 347-699-6892. You can also call into the station. The number is 718-676-0820, 718-676-0820, or 718-253-4239, 718-253-4239. It's 10:50. We'll be right back.
I'm here to thank the Black Voodoo for what you have done for me. You are so powerful, and I just want to thank you for what you do for me.
Holly, push
And
them, they can come on the air and get their time.
I believe in you. I know you can do more for me.
Do their podcast.
I just want to thank you.
Welcome to BrooklynStation.com, using the latest digital technology to bring you a cutting-edge mix of features and the best music. Great radio means a great place to advertise your business to a potential world audience. To find out how to connect your business with our listeners, get in touch with BrooklynStation.com.
That's right. You can contact us at BrooklynStation.com as well as KingandQueenRadio.com. If you're looking to have your own podcast, your own show, you can be with us on Spotify. You can be with us on Google Play. And also, I believe we are on Breaker. So please, give us a call, give us a text, snail mail if you have to. We have several slots available. This is your chance. This is your moment. The number is 718-253-4239, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820, again 718-676-0820, or you can simply email at kingandqueenradio@gmail.com, kingandqueenradio@gmail.com, and brooklynradiostation@gmail.com. Again, brooklynradiostation@gmail.com. We have several texts coming in right now, and it's 10:52.
Okay. Well, I want to first give all the senior citizens, all the handicapped people out there, people blind and disability people, we want to salute to all you. We love you and we care for you very dearly. All the peoples out there incarcerated, I send you nothing but love. Pray, 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 and one day you'll be with your family again. If not, one day you'll be out and have your freedom if you don't have any family. And all those who's moaning and going through hard times right now, remember you got a friend, Sister Devon. That's 718-253-7273. And again, you can call me anytime. If the calling is busy, it's because there's so many people calling me. And before we go, I want to give a congratulations to Mr. Sean Phillip that's singing now. You know he come out in a great movie and his reviews are very high. He's part of the King and Queen staff, Mr. Sean Phillip. And his movie is coming out in a great play, so you can check him out on my Facebook.
With the roof right over our heads, we'll share the same room. Off my single bed, I wanna love you. I wanna know now. Oh, got to know now. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. See, I wanna love you. I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night.
BrooklynStation.com.
We got to put Roses and Red on that song. We got to mix that song with Roses and Red.
Must make it by Judge of Christ. Guide and protect Queen at the place.
Yeah, but we're going to mix it.
On the food for the basket. We can go every dollar back. Everything in Jamaica, Lucian, Guyanese and African. Get a youth, touch your road with a dollar plan. From road by you pick up. Flat bush a who pick up. Pick up every dollar van.
And I got some with that song.
Another one with that music that comes from the phone and the CD. Touch road. Talks them attacking a code on the CD. See how see down the road, one rise and make it. As a far we are forward from never used to have nothing. I mean now forget it. Broke traffic lights for the food, you know me can't live it.
Oh, I did that. Come here. I want to
Jamaica, Lucian, Guyanese and African. Get a youth,
put it back. I want to end it trying to press.
Don't
finish it. Don't finish it.
This is easy with another one. Yeah. Boy, today I'm out of fire. We are going to paradise.
Like the show, I apologize.
Boy, today I'm out of fire. We are going to paradise.
You can feel me. I know you
Thank you for helping me. I was going through a problem with relationship with my fiance. You brought us back together. He leave, you bring him back home. We are so good and happy together. Was also going through a problem with my immigration. They report me to immigration. I went today and do my interview. They said they are making a decision. I'll hear from them in a couple of days. Thank you so much, Sister Dubang. And I would like everyone to come and visit Sister Dubang, whosoever have a problem, at 1752 Flatbush Avenue. She's good. I'm telling you, she helped me in a lot of ways with me and my daughter, and also taking care of my son right now. Thank you so much, Sister Dubang. God bless you.
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
is the Way Beyond Show, only on BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, SisterDubon.com, YouTube.com, type in the search for King and Queen Radio, and of course yours truly, Facebook Live, Tina Taylor. Shout out to WBIP 93.5 FM. Stay tuned.
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why they just don't let
BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com. Let's go.
It is my decision and that's my prerogative. They say I'm crazy and they even said while I'm living under girls them way. So moving and ask the question. They try to destroy my life. Oh, just now a man making DJ and tune and try to survive.
Sister Dubon, alternative reader and advisor, 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn. Friends, we urge you to see this sister of hope who heals the sick and ailing and removes all suffering and bad luck from your body. Witness with your own eyes how she alleviates stress, sorrow, and misfortune from your life. Your grieving heart shall be released from its heavy burden once you come to the presence of this sanctified woman. All are welcome to her home. Are you tired of suffering, ill? Do you need help? Bring your worries and problems today and cast them off tomorrow. Call now at 718-253-7273 and get one free question answered. Sister Dubon is guaranteed to be your beacon of hope and miraculous healer of ill will, so call now to receive your blessings.
King and Queen Radio. BrooklynStation.com.
First black man was from Africa. First black woman was from Africa. Black John. Come from Africa. Black John. Come from Africa. Greetings Africa. Yes, greetings Nigeria. Yes, greetings.
You are listening to the Way Beyond Show on KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDubon.com, YouTube.com, and of course Facebook Live, Zena Palin. This is WBIP 93.5 FM. We're going to get to those texts in a few moments. We want to take a couple of minutes of this time to thank all of our new followers on Periscope, Twitch, Spotify, YouTube, and of course all of the other websites that we have on Facebook. Thank you so much.
Show
kingandqueenradio.com. 24/7 multicultural music. 718-676-0820.
I listen to the radio station and I come to see Sister Duba, and she done good for me, and I just want to testify everything is all right now in my life, and I'm happy. I'm pleased with what she done for me.
Call Sister Dubon daily at 718-253-7273. She's located at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Call for an appointment. Call daily by phone to make an appointment. 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.
He's the only one. And through his powers, he works through me, and I'm able to help others. Well, a lot of people, when they come into me, they automatically come under the influence of the Spirit, and they become healed. A lot of them become where they feel the powers of God, and when they leave out, everything comes what they want to happen for them. There's a technique that I use, and that is you have to have faith. You have to come in with faith and be ready for me to help you. You have to have faith. And if you have faith, you can be cured and you can be helped. Because the power of God is working through me to help you and to cure you. I also do tarot
I'm so happy to hear that.
palm reading, and also
I am so
psychic
happy to
reading.
hear that.
I also do picture reading, numerology, and also just feeling out who you are. Well,
if you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE, donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to kingandqueenradio.com.
Here's what I feel. This is what I've got to feel. I'll be a friend to the end like Chucky. Jansen. Reaching out the love of my life. Everlasting. See ya. Y'all the rose in my darling, picking in the flower. And then angel, fairy godmother. A friend to the end. And also a lover. One and only that don't need another. You're my in the winter. Ladies in my summer. Now let's get 19 going by the hour. It's making up my life and my life.
Yo, it's your boy Lil K. See you now. Tune in to King and Queen Radio. Let's get it.
BrooklynStation.com. Queen Radio. Queen Radio.
Okay, I want to say a good evening out there. Welcome back to the kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, sisterdubam.com. I want you to go to the webpage, folks. Do download the app. You can download the app, King and Queen Radio. Have it to go at all times. brooklynstation.com. You can download the app as well. And again, you want to visit sisterdubam.com for your spiritual needs, spiritual prayers. So many people are getting so much success with the prayer for money. So you want to go get the prayer for money on sisterdubam.com. It'll tell you what to do to bring more money in your life. And so many people are getting the prayer for love. Yes, for love. There's so much love needed now because nobody really believes in love anymore. If anybody believes in love anymore, we want you to write in. Right now, you can write in kingandqueenradio@gmail.com, You can simply write, what's the number they can text you?
We have a couple of texts right now. The number to text is 347-699-6892. Again, 347-699-6892.
And do tell us what love is. What is your definition of love, Holly?
The fact that I allow you to get on my nerves. No, seriously?
Yes.
After being with someone for so long, you just have certain feelings and certain emotions, especially when they're far, far, far away in war protecting our country. You've been with them for over 20 years, and even though they're not physically there, there is some type of, I could say telepathy, especially when you know that this person is your soulmate. You and them both of you can have an argument, and normally one would storm away, or somebody would start destroying stuff or hitting each other, whatever the case may be. But we just have an argument. We both talk on top of each other. We got our feelings out, and that's it. We stand right where we are. That's real love. That's true love. That's old-fashioned love.
Okay, so now again, I want to ask you, with love, is it good to stay with someone and be with them forever?
I would say so, yes. But circumstances will vary based on the individuals at hand.
So do you believe that someone can love someone for their whole life?
Yes.
Well, I guess that's why my mother stayed with her husband for 62 years. And soon after he died, she died right after.
There you go.
Why is that? That's my mystery of understanding. What causing that?
That's closeness. One cannot be without the other. That's real closeness. It's hard to explain. It's hard to express. But that's real closeness. That's real love. That means love, and it was very genuine.
Now, with your true feel and the way you feel, do you believe that everybody can find love out there?
Yes, but some people choose to go the right instead of going narrow. They want to go to the left or to the right, and I shouldn't have said that. Ooh, no, because no, I just caught what I just said. I really just caught what I just said. Okay, some people cannot have apparently that certain type of lifestyle or relationship that is like all of them that we see on TV today. Nothing like that is real. Nothing like that exists. That's why we have reality shows. But all in all, why are you with me if you really don't want to be with me? Is it something that I have that you want? Is it basically the psychological aspect of, hold on please, of knowing that I am getting older, and this is just in general, I am getting older and I would like company. I want someone, because you have people that, for example, are rich. You have people that are lonely. You have people that just want company, and they'll find comfort in that person. But why are you choosing that person? What characteristic or what thing, what je ne sais quoi does that person have that makes you say, I want to marry this young lady, I want to marry this young man? Oh my gosh, it could go into the fact of a gold digger. Because if you look at it, we do have older gentlemen that want the love and affection of younger women. So this is a conversation that could go any which way. You already started the seed, now you got the trunk, now you're starting to get the branches starting to get the leaves starting to get their own leaves. Anybody can debate on that argument because there's several ways of looking at it.
Okay, but
or
if an older gentleman, well, this is how I explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it goes this way. Money can't buy everything, but money can buy happiness.
But that's why people stay by themselves. They do not go into relationships because they use their money as a way of trying to just floss and get this girl. Yeah, I can have any girl I want. Yeah. I don't want to understand what this one and this one did this. Yeah, you have no life. That's you. But imagine when you get older, you're not going to want to be that type of guy or that type of girl anymore. You're going to want to settle down. That's how the norm is. Or some people just pass with their money. They pass alone.
Well, you're absolutely correct, but then I can back it up on you. Some people go their whole life and don't spend it, and when they get older, say, well, I got all the money in the world. So, you know what? I'm going to die anyway. So, you know what? I'm going to use this money and I'm going to spend it on this one, that one, this one, and that one. And they find love and happiness.
Yeah. Or
and they're cougar, but there's nothing wrong with it. Don't you think everybody was taught to use their money for whatever they want?
Yes.
On the dollar bill, it says legally, this is a legal tender, and it can be used for anything and everything.
Yes.
So now, that may be your opinion, do you think it's bad to be a sugar mama or a sugar daddy?
With that being said,
I guess no comment.
I love you, Professor Hughes.
Okay, okay, put it on, that was strong words. Big up to Professor Hughes out there in the game. Okay, so let's take it back to a little music, and then I'm going to come on there, give them the number where they can write you about the sugar daddy, the love, and any other topics we discussed tonight. Give them the number to text you.
For discreetness in this matter, you can simply text 347-699-6892. 347-699-6892.
And for your spiritual questions, they can also send it at the same number. Or you can call in 718-676-0820.
Don't forget to make your appointment. Be happy tomorrow morning. Come in tomorrow afternoon. Be happy tomorrow night. SisterDubong.com. 718-253-7273. Make your appointment right now.
1752 Flatbush Avenue, 2 to 5, train last stop. And don't forget, I do readings over the telephone. Same price, same thing as you coming in. So if you don't want to come in, I will read you over the telephone. No matter where you at, what country, pass it on to your friends. 718-253-7273. Okay, give us a little music and we'll come back and do that.
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
Bad boy, everything I left, tell me what you gonna do. When I raise the price, I know badness. Bad boy, everything I left, tell me what you gonna do. When I raise the price, I know badness. Price are gone. Turn up, price are shot. Stepping up, M16. Turn up, desert eagle. That day no close go. 45, the clock on the tar up. We tell them badness, I sell no in a wholesale. Mascaba, I sell it over here, so me tell them badness, I sell no in a wholesale. Mascaba, I sell that parity. Bad boy, everything I let tell me we una go do. When I raise the price, I know badness. Bad boy, everything I raise, we una go do. When I raise the price, I know badness.
Put their names there. Everybody wants you. Once you get there, start hitting those stars.
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
They want you back there. You got
If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE. Donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to KingandQueenRadio.com.
Okay. Big up to each and every one out there. Thanks for all them hearts and all those things. I'm going to put DJ Swabby on there, folks, because so many people want to hear from DJ Swabby. DJ Swabby still is we gave him a long vacation. We're going to put it back on between now and this week. DJ Swabby, get on there and tell us what's going on. What's going on and how you doing?
I'm doing good.
We took you off and gave you a vacation, huh?
Yep.
We're going to put you back on there. Well, what we're going to do, Start next week. We're gonna have you coming on, and we're gonna fluctuate. Holly gonna do 1 hour, and you gonna do 1 hour. So we're gonna bring you back on to do 1 hour, and she gonna do 1 hour on the Way Beyond show. So DJ Suave will be back on with us next week. You've been sitting, it's like you've been sitting in there. We got you like you trying to have the police to take them off the street and they sit in the office. It's like you've been sitting down relaxing. But we have so much to go on and do. Can you tell us, DJ Suave, who's on there? Who's sending what there?
Can you repeat that?
Who's on there sending messages, texting, so I can answer?
Give me 1 second.
You listen to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. And this is WVIP 93.5 FM. You can meet us here every Monday night from 10 to 12 and 1 a.m. to 2. There we go Jamaica, where we go and visit Jamaica and we visit other places as well, and we explore the culture. So you want to join us 1 a.m. tonight to 2 on There We Go Jamaica. You can always go back and look at all these programs. All you have to do is go on the top of the page at kingandqueenradio.com. You can see all the videos and do like them. Do pass them on to your friends. Share. You never know. You may be helping someone by sharing the video. So do share and do put them numbers up there. Help build those numbers. Everybody going on SisterTheBomb.com. There's so many people's on there. How many people's on SisterTheBomb.com, Lady Holly?
We got 3 texts, by the way.
Okay, give me the text, please. Text 1.
Text 1. It's a 516 number.
Okay.
Basically, the person say, I had a boyfriend I stopped talking to for about 3 weeks. Now, should I forgive him and take him back? Is he not financially stable? My high school sweetheart always makes me laugh. His name is Christopher. Should I just settle with this one, or forget both of them?
Oh boy, with the new generation, I say take them both. But no, I'm not gonna tell you that. But the new generation take both. They don't really care about. That's what I talk where. But you still, I see, carry good morals. So you know what? The guy is not taking care of you financially, because depending on your age and his age, sometimes it's hard. But what you need to do, if you really like him, you'll encourage him more, even if you have to look for the jobs yourself for him and help him and push him toward the dream he wants. Sometimes men and boys need a little push. So sometimes you have to just keep on him and keep on him. Now, as far as the classmate, let him keep you laughing and giggling, because you know what? All he want to do is just get you away from what you already got. So, you know, keep him laughing and giggling, because if he's not putting no money out of his pocket either, you in the same situation, you'll be laughing and giggling on both of them, because both of them be gone. So you know what? Don't turn your giggles into cries. Keep the one you got, because ain't nobody trying to lose nobody now. So you know what? Keep that first one and try to help him get something. What has happened nowadays, you have to stick to the person you got. Economic is not easy for anyone out there. Yes, it's nice to say, go get a job, find a job. He should find a job, but you got to push it and stick with him. Don't leave him because he don't have a job. It's not good. Because I tell you what, another person gonna pick him up and they're gonna put him on his feet. So you know what, if you've been spending your time and money already on in him, you better keep your investment. Okay, next question, please.
The second text is from a 203 number. The person said, hi, good night. Nice to join you guys again. I met a guy today. How does that look for me? And am I focused on buying a house now? How long?
Wow, you met that guy today. That's good for you. That's happiness right there. Make sure you keep it. You know, find out what he's all about. Right now, you have to go on the internet, find out, do your own research. Don't just get with someone now. It's modern technology, honey. Check him out. Find out where he come from. Because so many people get with people and don't find out where they coming from or who they are, their name, their last name, their mama name. It's like they're afraid to ask these people, who are you? Where you come from? Where your mama come from? Where your daddy from? Who are you? They're afraid to ask. You know how many people come to me, what's the name of your boyfriend? I've been with him 7 years. I don't even know where he lived. You don't know where he lived. Find out everything about him. Stay with him if you choose to. And that getting that house, honey, yes, that's a dream and a goal. Make it happen. You can do it. Got faith in you. Make it happen. Next question, please.
The third one we got is from a 606 number. It says, good night, Sister LeBron. Greetings. In Jesus' name, my birthday is 12/23/79. I want to know if it's safe to let the father of my last child come to our home. He wants to come here, but things have not been good between us in the past, and still not really 100%. But I still have some love for him. I miss him and don't really trust him. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why can't I just...
There's nothing absolutely wrong with you. You're being cautious. You have a child involved, and no matter how much you love him, you can love him. But if you feel that little doubt and that little not unease, your spirit knows something is still not right. So what you need to do, you need to only, if you do have him to come meet you, you make sure a family member around or someone around who can overpower him if he get nasty. Yes, you can let him visit, but make sure you have someone there and let him know he's not coming there unless you have people there. No, if you don't trust this man and you have bad situation, don't put yourself in bad situation. Don't put your child in danger. You're a good person. I can feel it with you, and I know you got love in your heart, but sometimes people can get revenge on you when they're angry with you. So you got to think of your child first and then think of him second. If you feel you're not comfortable with this man in your house, then meet him outside with the child in a public place or somewhere safe. God bless you, and continue listening to the show.
This is Albie Zink. Are you having troubles with your love life? Is your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend looking for love in all the wrong places? This coming Tuesday, tune in to King and Queen Radio on 93.5
93.5 FM. Actually, this Tuesday, 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. is There We Go Jamaica.
Longer days from your pure heart. Tell me when I said to the fire, put it back around.
Let that music play. Boy. I can't wait for DJ Harley and DJ Suave to get that mixtape coming for the holiday. I think you better push and start getting that mixtape ready for Thanksgiving. Because I tell you, so many people is asking, DJ Holly, we need some of your music, and DJ Suave. You better start getting together and get a either, I think it'd be a Christmas tape would be better. I think that'll be a great thing. Want to give a shout out there to D.A. Wise. Big up to you, D.A. Wise. Big up to you. Okay, all your birthday folks out there, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And anybody who's getting married now, it's marriage season. You got them rings on your finger, or you taking the man shopping? What you doing to try to get that ring on your finger? Ooh, you know you have to go, let's go shopping, baby, and go right near where you know there's a diamond show and start showing him them rings. Ooh, it's time to get married. Time to get married. Okay, do we got any more out there? Any more people writing in? Any more texts?
No.
Okay, Capricorn, 6/25, 1983. Your lucky number for you. That's good. Out there in Washington, D.C., I'm picking up there's going to be some type of changes in the law, and it may affect you out there. I'm picking up some different things going to go on, and it's going to be more favorable for you. So that look good. Any news there, Holly? Anything going on that we need to be aware of what's going on?
I mean, I could tell, but why give it all away? Reminds me of Professor Hughes, such a tease. I don't like to tease people.
So, what is
all I will say is I'll be fair. I'll say two things. Actually, this is three things. Twice I'm going to say this. BrooklynStation.com, King and Queen Radio, Busy Signal. BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, Sprague Benz. Look at the websites for more information, please.
Visit the website, KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com for the latest events of what's going to happen or what's going on. You want to visit it. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Who I got to tell somebody something good. I know I'm feeling something. Something is coming over me. Somebody is waiting for something to happen. Oh, someone is getting ready to hit. Somebody is getting ready to hit some lucky numbers. I got 9, 13, 46, 5, 18, 49. Those numbers are waiting for you. I told you always have your paper and pen, and you have to go back and watch this show. I'm picking up on Carol. It's time for you to get your hair done. You need to change your looks. And then you're going to be able to control things. You sitting up there looking at yourself, worrying about what's going on. You need to stop it. Go hook up your hair, girl. You let your ponytail down. Okay. Jasper, I see where you want to ask her to forgive you. You should. You know, cheating on her with 3 women didn't work out so good. And she hurt behind it. But you know something? She really loved you. And I know you were sorry now because you found out those other chicks wasn't there for you. Go back and get on your knees. It's time to get on your knees. Like that new song got out, get on your knees. Well, it's time to get on your knees. By the way, they got a song out in the house music, in the house people out there who go to house club and do house dances. Shout out to the house heads. Hey, there's a lot of house heads out there. They got a new song called Get On Your Knees. So you better get on you better get on your knees. Okay.
Do you want to hear that song? Because I have several different people that I'm looking at here. Do you remember the artist?
Well, I don't know.
Was it women? Because I have it right here. It was women. You remember that song?
Well, just give us a taste. Some get on your knees from somebody. Somebody need to get on their knees. So give us a taste of Did you ever get on your knees and tell somebody you love them?
Yes. I proposed.
Get on your knees, get on your knees, get on your knees. Baby, just get on your knees. Say pretty please, say pretty please, say pretty please.
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
I'll be begging the left.
Oh.
I think I know what that song means.
Get on your knees.
Darren, please. Sorry. I know what that song means, so I had to cut it right there.
Okay. Well,
let's take it to Peace in the City. Let me get this caller, please. WBLT 93.5 FM. BrooklynStation.com. SisterDubong.com.
Bring it up,
YouTube.com. Facebook Live, Zena Palin.
Zena Palin, you can join me on my Facebook if they're in the room. I delete 1,000 people every month. So if I delete you, it's because you're not sending no message doing that. Every month I delete 1,000 people.
Yesterday we were at war. Now today we are at peace. Yesterday we were.
Shout out to all the folks in Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, Jacksonville, New York, Texas, Arkansas, Washington, and the whole United States, Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Venezuela, Guyana, India, Pakistan, wherever you at, we love you. Russia, Albania, Italy, France, Norwegia. We know you're all watching us. We love you. Japan, Singapore. Oh, I'm feeling this. Get them hearts going. Let's see them hearts. Pepper pot. Shout out to all the Indians.
I was locked up in 2007, and I was having an immigration problem. And I was listening to the radio, Rikers Island, and Sister Dubong come on, and she was doing a program. And the next day I took the phone and I called her and explained my situation. So, she explained to me, she told me to send somebody to see her or call her back. And she was having no problem. And now I'm a free man out here, So I like, I'm just sharing my experience with y'all. So, like, call or come in and see her at 1752 Flappers, Brooklyn, New York. The number is 718-253-7273.
Wow. I want to say good evening to everybody out there. This is really beautiful in New York City. It's fall now. We're getting ready for that winter. And I know everybody getting ready to find them somebody. If you ain't got nobody, you better call me. You better call Sister Dubong so I can get you hooked up and tell you them bastards start taking and tell you what to wear attraction. You need some attraction in your life. Go on sisterdebang.com and get the prayer for attraction. You're feeling like nobody wants you, can't find nobody, go get the prayer of attraction. sisterdebang.com. D-O-B-O-N-G. How many people on sisterdebang.com?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I think the server has crashed from everybody going on the site. Seriously. I've been working on it for the last 5 minutes.
The server's crashed.
Trying to get on there. People are trying to get on there. There's so many people on there. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, please, people, don't crash the server. Too many people.
Trust me, that's a good thing.
It ain't a good thing if we can't have the server going.
That's what I'm trying to fix. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm on it. Trust me.
Too many people going on sisterdebang.com. We want to go and donate King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Make sure you do. Appreciate it. Okay. Let me see, can I do something for somebody out there? Anybody want to know what's going on in their life? You better write me now, because everything is good. Give them the number to text me. They want to find out what's going on.
347-699-6892. 347-699-6892.
Having problems in your life, make sure you call me for appointment. That's 718-253-7273. Pass it on to a friend and friend. I also do spiritual reading over the phone as well. So you can deal with me over the phone when you can come in. Yes, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel and what it is spiritual. And if you want to call in the station now, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And if you want a show, you want to advertise your business or talk about your business and want to sit down here and we have a chat, I'd love to have you in here with me, sitting beside me, so we can talk about you and talk about your business, talk about what's going on, and see can the world hear about you out there and know what's going on with your life and about you. It ain't about me, it'll be about you. I want to know about you. I want to know about your business. I want to know who you're trying to help out there and what are you doing. You got to spend money on advertisement for yourself in order to be able to let people know who you are. What good is you getting all these advertisements and newspaper and they throwing them away all over the place and nobody know about you when you can come right in and sit down and the whole world will know about you. Then you get your own tape. You can be able to show. You can have your own podcast. So why don't you do you? Who gonna know you if you just got a little sign of you in a paper somewhere and they thrown in the garbage, or someone they go put the magazine inside of a bank and the people at the bank decide, well, you know, I don't want this here, throw them all in the garbage. Who know about you? You need radio power, and that's what I got. So if you want your business advertiser, you want to talk about yourself, where can they reach us at, DJ Harley?
King and Queen Radio at gmail.com or Brooklyn Radio Station at gmail.com.
Okay, I know a lot of people got a lot of topics out there in books and you like to talk about. I love poetry. I love to hear what you got out there, especially if you got books and we want to sit down and talk, because there's so many things going on. People need to start writing this. You know, you need to start writing your history down, your history. You're reading everybody else's history, write about you, and bring it forward so we can talk about you and what you're experiencing and what you feeling out there. I want to know about you. I want you to get your own show. And I got platform open for you to do that. So just make sure you call her again. What's the number?
They can text 347-699-6892 or simply email kingandqueenradio@gmail.com or Brooklyn Radio Station @gmail.com.
Now spiritually.
You have a caller?
Okay, let me take that caller. Good evening, caller.
Meow.
Oh boy, you didn't wake me up, boy. I'm drinking.
Down with the chow chow.
What did you say again?
Down with the chow chow.
Down with the chow chow. Well, I guess you talking Chinese tonight. Well, the chow chow, honey. What is the chow chow? It look like you stumbling on your own voice.
I don't know what it is, but I sure know how to say it. It's a Chinese term. I don't know what chow chow is. What is chow chow? Could be food. Could be some good old food.
Good, some good old food, huh? And you know you can cook you some what you cook? Hog tails and what else?
Oh, you talking about them chilies and hog maws, honey?
Them chilies and hog maws.
Thanksgiving just right around the corner.
Huh?
I said Thanksgiving is just right around the corner. After Halloween, then there's some next holiday is Thanksgiving.
Ooh, so you gonna have some chillin'. So many people on the air listening tonight. Girl, how you make your chitlins? What you do with them? What is chitlins, by the way? Because we got a lot of people don't know what chitlins is. You know, not everybody come from down yonder, as they say that. you know, you talking that down yonder stuff, honey. People out there don't know what down yonder. Come on now, bring it up. Well, bring them chillins up to date. What is chillins?
That's the hog intestine.
Well, we just say it down south, hog guts.
Oh, yeah. Well, they ain't never heard of intestine. You know, people that didn't have no school, they didn't go to school.
They didn't go to school, so they just call them.
They didn't have no school, they had no teacher either.
So they just call them hog guts, huh? So how you make hog guts? First of all, tell me the difference in hog guts and hog maws.
That's a big difference because the hog maw is really, I think that's where he passed his bowels out. They cut it out his a-hole.
Lord, Cap. I don't think I want none of that. I would not be eating no hog maws. You can forget that. Lord have mercy. So now people take that and what they do? They wash it.
Yeah, you can wash it. The more water you wash it through, I wash mine maybe about 10 water, because I just take it from one side of the sink to the other. Wash it, let that water out, run some more water, keep washing it. You can cut that, because if you don't, you will have to leave out of your apartment.
Yes, you.
It's just like when this roof fails, you gotta leave outside.
Lord, I can see what he do. Now I know why people stop eating pig. I can understand now why people stop eating pig. You gotta eat all this stuff and smell all this stuff. I can understand that. So you wash it a couple times. Do you add something to it?
A couple times ain't gonna get it. Did you hear me say 10 times?
Okay.
10 times. But if you don't,
so what the purpose of eating hog maws and hog galls is it?
Hog chili and hog maw.
What the purpose? What you get out of them? Is they meaty? Is what they got in them?
Yeah, it's real meaty. They hog maw is real meaty, and that chili, that stuff is really good, man. It comes from the hog like you eat pork chops from a hog. You eat pig feet. All that coming from a hog. Hog head. A lot of people cook hog heads for the good luck for the New Year.
Hog head for the New Year's.
And black eyed peas, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's some real southern stuff down there now. Black eyed peas and hog head. You're a mess. And tell me, well, you know they had some down south. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did have some hog cheese. And that cheese,
Yeah.
now where they get the cheese from?
I don't know how they make that, but my parents, my grandmother, they could make it. My grandmother, she make everything.
Is the hog cheese the brain of the hog?
You know, I never asked them where it came from.
Holly, do me a research and give me hog cheese. Where hog cheese
I learned by
comes from?
listening. When them grown people be talking, I be listening, honey. But I don't know. They can make it because they used to eat it with crackheads. That's good with crackheads.
Now, one thing good from the hog, and I think a lot of New Yorkers eat it and don't know they're eating it, what they call cracklings. But they got a new name for it. They call it pork rinds, folks.
Hell yeah, pig skin.
Pork
Oh,
rinds.
yeah.
That's called cracklings.
Those are good.
I don't know crackling it. That comes, we got a little pig in it. I ain't know that little meat in it.
No, they ain't got no meat in them. They hard, but New York City people eat them, and they season them up, and they call them pork rinds.
Oh, you talking about the skin from the hog?
Yes.
Yeah, see, you got this. Got this, boy.
And believe it or not, in Spanish, the heart of the skin is the best part of the meat. Anytime Spanish cook a roast pork, what they call pernil, they specialize in making sure the skin is real hard. And that's the same as crackling.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something I had today, and I told a girlfriend of mine, I says, I want to have me some fried spare ribs. And you know, she made me some beef fried spare ribs. And you never heard of that, did you? Spare ribs fried.
Not fried.
Well, girl, you better dust you some flour on you some of them beef ribs or pork ribs, whichever ribs you like. And you fry them suckers. You talking about suckers.
It's good.
Ooh, honey, make you slap your mama 3 times. So it don't
kicking it real.
So you know what, Kat? You got to put that on your menu, some fried. Because I think it's even better to fry. And I thought about it. You fry pork chop. So if you fry pork chop, what's the difference in frying the ribs?
Yeah, you got.
And if you look at it, the Chinese people, they be giving them to you fried all the time, but you don't realize because they smart. They put syrup on it.
They put garlic, curry.
They put curry. Lady Holly said.
Yep.
They put curry on it, so they disguise it, so you don't realize the Chinese making you fried ribs. That's why you be eating the ribs saying, ooh, the ribs taste good. Them Chinese ribs taste good. Honey, they be frying them suckers.
Oh, they be frying up so they bake it.
Yes, they frying them. All right, give us the scoop down, because we got to get out of here. Hurry up.
Oh, they said over in the mall, and she got diarrhea in the mall. She didn't have on no DVD.
Lord have mercy, Kat.
People laughing out so hard, girl stopped throwing up. And she had to run out of this mall, boo-boom all to her limousine. And she get in the limousine and still boo-boo. Look like she could at least stood outside the limousine till she got through boo-booing. She gonna get in the limousine boo-booing. That was a punishment from God. That day, it happened that Tuesday, that Monday, God had revealed to me. Everybody gonna start getting their crap back. That's why it happened. And you come out, me, I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing. For you to do that, something was good. I ain't thinking about it.
Well, that is too messy for me. Girl, give me a boo-boo number. I need a boo-boo hot number.
Oh, Sirius showing me 110.
Ooh, that's hot. Girl, I'm going to give you 999. And I'm gonna give you 6666.
Okay. Okay,
Now-
no tripper. Okay.
It's about time for you to hit it. We need some Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, we gotta get our Halloween outfit too.
And maybe you can teach the folks here. We'll give a live show one day and have you at the kitchen cooking them chitlins.
Oh yes.
Putting you at the stove. And what you make the best? Cornbread and black eyed peas?
I can borrow some black eyed peas and I can make cornbread from scratch.
Well, we gonna get cat recipe on cornbread.
And I'm gonna put that buttermilk in it, baby.
Well,
I'm a down south woman. I cook good. I make you eat your heart out, baby. Said it might say you use the tablecloth.
Oh Lord, yeah, you are a mess. Girl, I'm gonna leave you here on that and give you shout outs, and we out of here until 1 a.m. Then we go Jamaica.
I love you. You so tender, and I didn't know who you was out there. I started with you, then I said, you know, I don't know if that's you. So I said, you know, because me, I'm the type of person, I'm my own business. I didn't know that was you standing there. You just stood up high. He was standing up on the back of the bench, up high, and had a bodyguard with him. Okay.
And what you got to say to Roy?
What Roy? I ain't thinking about Roy. Roy, he I can't even say the word good. Psychiatrist person. You know what I'm saying? But now to get on Gates, boy. Gates said a woman can't take a bath in 10 days if you're going to have sex. He's not going to stay here like that. Why don't you go with KK? She stank every day. She'll charge for $1 million. Gotcha.
Lord, folks, we will see you there. We go Jamaica 1 a.m. Thank you all for listening to us, and God bless you all. And continue listening every Tuesday from 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. from 10 p.m. to 12, because that hour is the Way Beyond show. Y'all believe in aliens? Anybody out there believe in aliens? We'd like to invite you to the show and tell us your experience with some aliens. We'd like to hear from you. Ooh, we in Jamaica, yeah, honey, I gotta take a break. See y'all later. Don't put me on a minute. Again, don't forget, from 12 to 1, we got DJ, who on tonight?
Suave.
DJ Suave from 12 to 1, DJ Suave. So stay tuned on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. And don't forget 93.5 FM. You got to listen to the greatest show. Okay, who's that friend of yours?
What friend you talking about?
Oh, you forgot the friend? Okay.
You mean I love you, Professor Hughes?
Okay, don't forget Lady English, them, shout out to them, big up to them all the time, and Professor Hughes.
And King James.
Oh, King James.
Yeah, and King James too. Shout out.
I haven't been reading my Bible lately,
connection.
but you know, King James, you better send us some of that good music so we can play it. Okay, don't forget, folks, DJ Suave from 12 to 1 on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. And I'll see you back 1 a.m. in Jamaica.
We're gonna talk about that cheese. I'm pretty and I'm prepared. You ain't gonna believe it.
Okay, I'll be there 1 a.m.
Situation, coming.
calm. I've went many places, try to get help for these things that a family member and child mother did to me. But I come to Sister Duwan. Her number is 718-253-7273. And the things that she revealed to me within a short space of time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's mind blowing. I spend a lot of money. People tell me all kinds of things, but the things that Sister Duwan share with me, they're accurate to 100%. And anybody that have any problems or anything out there, I pray that they call Sister Duwan. I pray that they come and see her, because she's true and real to her business. That's all I have to say. She's a remarkable woman.
King and Queen Radio offers unique opportunities for independent pastors and radio program producers in the metropolitan area. Both King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station provide prime airtime on the evenings, weekends, and during the day for a wide range of programs dealing with religion, finance, health, business opportunities, including international multicultural talk and music. The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims dictated by the host and guests of the program are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For sponsorship, music promotion, and business ads, call management at 347-699-6892.
I'm attorney Kurt Robertson. I'm a personal injury lawyer here in New York. And if you've been injured in an accident, you should call me. I'll get you the money you deserve. Just dial 929-438-5878. That's 929-GET-KURT. 929-GETKURT. That's 929-438-5878. It's easy. Got hurt? Call Kurt, and I'll get you the money you deserve.
Greetings. I am Sister Duban, the one and all. I am the spiritual doctor, the most famous, gifted to help in all problems of life, specializing reuniting lovers, friends, soulmates. I work with the spirits of the dead and the living. I give you those lucky numbers you've been waiting for. I have something that will give you a spirit that will help you conquer things that you want to conquer. I have those stones, those magic stones, those lucky stones that you've been looking for. And also, guess what? I have something can do house clearance. You having troubles in your house? That's right. You need to get something to give your house a house clearance. Don't worry no more if you have an immigration problems, because I help many of people solve cases every day. That's immigration problems, also court cases. Don't be disappointed for the loved one that behind bars, because I work with the spirit can help them and release them from prison. That's right, you're having problems getting a job. I remove the evil from your life so you can get a job and be able to have money and be able to do some of the things that you would love to do in life. I foresee the future events. I also helped a lot of celebrities. I can clear impossible problems. Some of those problems are depression, substance abuse, impotent, infertility. And I break all black magic spell, jinx, and demonic forces. You want to have success in business? One call will convince you. One call will convince you. 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. 7273. 718-253-7273. One call will convince you. Good evening. Don't give up. I am Sister Bob, spiritual reading advisor for many, many years, and I really want to get the job done. If you're having problems with your loved one, maybe you're having problems with money, maybe you're having court cases, well, I'm the one you need to call. You're sitting there thinking, where should I go? Or maybe you're going somewhere and not getting spiritual help. You call me now, Sister Bob, and I can help you. I'm well-renowned spiritual healer and advisor. Call me 718-253-7273. Yes, you heard it. Get on that phone line. Call now. 718-253-7273. I've been working more than 40 years in getting results. Now's your time. Try me now. Don't listen to what others say. Try me now. If you won't, you get the phone. Call now. 1 free question. I promise.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
He not answering?
Yeah. They're recording, and he's not answering, but I'm going back on Brooklyn Station right now.
I hear you on the station.
That's a relay, because we just got back on. The server disconnected. I'm very sorry.
Let me
I
go.
got you. I'm very sorry.
Let me go here.
And I'm calling and he's not answering. We just got off the King and Queen.
good morning, good night, good afternoon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is There We Go Jamaica, only on WVIP 93.5 FM, KingofQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDuval.com, YouTube.com, and type in the search bar King of Queen Radio. And of course, yours, the owner and sponsor of all the shows you here, Facebook Live, Tina Miller. I want to give a special shout out to Richard. Thank you very much.
We need to have a one-to-one, me and you, we really do. We should have a one-to-one. I know that I said we've got so much things to talk about. We must get together to solve it. Then let me show you what I'm about. We need to have a one-to-one. Oh girl, Lord denying. We should have a one-to-one. And I want you to
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.
you must closer to me. You got discipline. Have you in my arms, my baby? I never want to.
King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio.
We will never fuss and fight because we know things got to be right. Yeah. I say, love, 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 love me, I deal with.
Intuitive Healer and also with you on Kings and Queens Radio 93.5 FM, Brooklyn Station, and Sister Divine.
Love, 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 love me, I deal with. Love, 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 love us everyone now. When I see you, my baby, you make me feel so
Queen Radio, Black Boy, where's that from? BrooklynsStation.com, the hottest station in New York City. Stay tuned, don't you dare change that dial. Hotter than hot, Cena Devil.
There are many changes in life, changes in every little thing, yeah. When you was a youth, I used to spend 50 cents in a paper.
Sister Divine is really good at what she does. Anytime that I have issues or concerns about anything that's going on in my life, this is the person that I call. So,
I was locked up in 2007, and I was having an immigration problem. And I was listening to radio on Rikers Island, and Sister Duban come on, and she was doing a program, and the next day I took the phone and I called her and explained my situation to her. And she explained to me, she told me to send somebody to see her, I'll call her back, and she would help me with my problem. And now I'm a free man out here, So I like, I'm just sharing my experience with y'all, so call or come in to see her at 1752 Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York. The number is 718-253-7273.
Yeah, man, this is
Good morning, callers. Whoa. Welcome. Welcome to a great show. There we go, Jamaica. That's right. We are in Jamaica now. Did the plane land? It is, the time went so fast, I don't know where I'm at. Woo. Wow. Whoa. Good morning. Good morning. I want to welcome everybody here on King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDevon.com. And if you're just joining us now, okay. And I want to say a great special welcome to a great host, radio host, out in possibly France. So, Jasmine Asani. Tavel tuka bakalo, et la shosho, swako giska medikaf tu me will leave. I te haram me magap to the cup show. Tavel bakalecho familiaka. So, folks, this is a great time here with us here in Jamaica. And I don't know what that noise was for. What was that noise?
It was called Wrong Button.
Oh, okay. Well, wow. I want to say it is a lovely time here with us this morning. And we're in Jamaica. And, I mean, the cameraman is really just doing a number on us here in Jamaica. Where are we at here in Jamaica this morning?
It has to do with head cheese. So, there's several places where head cheese come from, head cheese is made, but I figure take a gander at St. Vincent and the Grenades.
Oh, St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I'm so sorry for the mispronunciation. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, the Grenadines and St. Vincent, that's a beautiful place. And Jamaica tonight, we are visiting St. Vincent. So St. Vincent is is very beautiful. Right now, the slaves, a lot of people from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which we had someone used to run the show here before on King and Queen from St. Vincent. I want to give a shout out to her. But anyway, they recognized their neighbors that was once that was brought to a certain island and abandoned, and now they realize that they are Vincentians. And I want to give a shout out to all the Vincentians. And you know, they honored King and Queen one year, and we was very popular in St. Vincent. So all the folks out there in St. Vincent, I want to give a big shout out there to you. And I know you know DJ Suave. What's going on between Grenada and St. Vincent? Are they very close? Are they competitive? Because remember one time St. Vincent was very, very popular in the Calypso scene.
Well,
what happened with St. Vincent that Grenada was able to overpower them? But that's been going on for quite a while now, haven't it?
Well, basically, I don't say like, you know, Grenada and St. Vincent, like they having like competition or anything. You could say basically when both countries come together is like a whole different story. It's like, you know, everybody could get along
they can get along with each other.
Yes, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, you've been going through so much. You gotta take care of yourself. You've been working hard. So, so they really do get along together.
Yes, they do.
Okay, because the reason I asked that, isn't it very competitive sometime when they have the festivals where they're doing the competing?
Yes, well, in Grenada, it's really not like how other countries have it when it comes to like the Soca Monarch.
Okay.
Because other country have like international soca monarch. We just have Grenada soca monarch.
Okay, so you're very independent on your own.
Yeah.
Because I know back in the days, it was very competitive Vincentians against other countries, and they used to always win.
Yeah.
So is it still, did Grenadian join the other countries now as far as that concerned, or they still independently on their own?
Well,
with the soca and the calypso.
Well, Grenada, the country actually just started like, doing collaborations with like other countries. Because before, like, for example, with the soca music, you would not hear a Grenadian doing a song with a Trinidadian or some other country. They always do it by themselves, but this year, they actually had some good collaborations with other countries like Trinidad, St. Lucia, St. Vincent.
That is amazing. I think that's wonderful. That's coming together. Don't you think during the time where you wasn't existing during that time, you wasn't even probably thought of, but during that time in your country, don't you think the Spanish had a great influence on them? The reason why they may have felt they should not socialize with the other West Indian country, that they may have felt a little more on the Spanish side?
Well, that I'm not too sure about.
You know that discrimination thing with the lighter color, the light skin, and of course...
I mean, it still happens to this day, Some people think because the skin is darker, they might be better. Or the skin is lighter, they're better and stuff like that. They still got people in Grenada like things like that.
Oh, so that in that case, I can understand why they wouldn't collaborate with the other countries except Trinidad. Trinidad is very fair, and St. Lucians are very fair. So it's but those other countries are pretty much dark, Bahamas and all them other places. So they wouldn't. So, but it's a good thing that you can hear that people of different colors of color is uniting together, and they're putting everything in the mat and with the Moscomp and all that. But I want to ask you something. During that time, is it that your music will be more influenced by Spanish music, which will make your soca and your calypso better than the other races?
I don't think so, because we didn't have like any Spanish people like basically coming up doing soca and things like that. From since it started, been like dark skinned people, black people.
But it wasn't calypso and soca influenced by Spanish? Because the reason
I'll say yes, it was influenced by Spanish, because calypso kind of came from like Trinidad, and Trinidad have like more the Spanish side.
So in your lyrics in Grenada, is it basically more African? That's what I'm looking for, or is it more Latino mixed in your music?
It's more African.
So you would carry, in other words, more drums?
Yes, more drums and steel pan, tambourine.
Okay, now we understand. You see, that's a good thing to understand, folks, of the American and other societies that not influenced by soca, calypso. What is really the difference? Teach my American audience, what is the difference between soca and calypso? Because for long years, when I lived in the South, there was no difference in them. So what happened that they changed? Because it was originally calypso. Am I correct?
Yes.
And then soca came after that?
Yeah, soca came after. The calypso was like basically like, how am I gonna put it?
That's very important, because maybe a lot of West Indians don't know the difference either.
Because they actually started from like Calypsonians.
Yes, that's like, what I know, because I know all the Kitchener, I know all the Calypsonians from the old days.
Yeah.
Which I was trying to get which
like
I was
after the-
trying to get, what's his name on here, one of the oldest one, and he did call me up. I want to give a shout out to Sparrow. Sparrow, is you out there? I'm still waiting on you to come on the show. I did speak with him, and he was supposed to be coming on the show, but I know he's so busy. Big up to your Sparrow out there, because he's much respected. How did you know who Sparrow is in Grenada?
Yes, the Almighty Sparrow.
Yes. Was he popular in Grenada?
He still is.
Okay, Sparrow, we waiting on you, Professor Sparrow, Dr. Sparrow.
I think that's one of the Calypsonian from the Caribbean. His music cannot die out.
So now with the Calypsonian and Sparrow and all of that, what did soca come? Did soca come in as a younger crowd trying to change things? Was the winding up different? Was it more sexier? What happened that changed from Calypso, all of a sudden it became soca?
Well, I'll say basically the generation that was coming up at that time, they basically probably they wanted something different besides the Calypso. They probably just wanted to have the Calypso for the older folks, and then coming up with the younger folks, they wanted the soca for people to be more energized.
Okay, so with the soca, you get a little more fresher in dancing.
Yeah.
So it's like the Americans, you just take it to the nitty gritty. I got you. So the young folks that so is the music is the same? Do they talk? Because them old folks was talking dirty now. They was talking about Jack and Jill going up the hill, but in the way they were singing them songs, you knew Jack and Jill just wasn't only going up them hills. They was doing a lot of other things up the hills, the way they sung them. So you brought with the soca, you brought brought it more natural, like the real deal.
Yeah, I was more on the soca side.
You didn't play with all them riddles and where people had to guess it. You just come out like natural.
Well, I used to play the riddles and stuff, but I never liked it because I could have never get the riddles. So
you didn't know what the riddles was about?
I used to some of them I used to know, but then I used to have some that I used to be really thinking, and then I start getting frustrated. I'm like, you know what, just forget about it.
Well, okay, you see that, folks? You see how the generation changed. So you see, when you kept all them secrets and you was hiding them, then what happened? The new generation said, I'm not going to take no time out for this. We going to go and do the real deal and tell it like it is. We ain't got no time to figure out them riddles. Because, Jack and Jill going up the hill, and what's the egg man that fell off the wall, what was his name, Humpty Dumpty? One day we going to have a little discussions on all these riddles and try to figure out what they meant. Because, them old folks back in them days knew what them riddles meant. Like Johnny and the Pancake and all that stuff. Wow. That's amazing. I want to thank you very much and shout out to Grenada. But I want to ask you something. There we go, Jamaica, learning of the new Jamaican show is learning of other West Indian countries and their culture. So, because we discovered Jamaica inside out. But we'll be still hidden parts of Jamaica, and we're still going to be going into other countries. That's our new show, There We Go Jamaica, traveling. Okay, so now, DJ Holly, take us back. If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE, donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to kingandqueenradio.com. That's right. Head cheese. You can visit the PayPal on there and donate to the station. If you're interested in now what we're talking about, on There We Go Jamaica, you can write, you can text us. What's the number to text?
347-699-6892. 347-699-6892.
And also, you can go on the air, 676-0820 if you'd like to call in. 718-253-4239. And if you're from St. Vincent, which we are discovering head cheese. I really didn't know Vincentians, they call Vincentians. I did not know that they ate head cheese. You see, what you think only black Americans do, other countries do the same thing. So give us a little bit about head cheese, where, by the way, D.A. Wise had wrote before that they leave the hog head out on the outside for about New Year's for almost 3 months. They just leave it there.
Okay. Head cheese, or brawn, is a cold cut that originated in Europe. A version pickled with vinegar is known as souse. Head cheese is not a dairy cheese, but a what is it? Terrine, Terrine, or jelly meat. Meat jelly, often made with flesh from the head of a calf or pig, or less commonly a sheep or cow, and often set in aspic, ASPIC. The parts of the head used vary, but the brain, eyes, and ears are usually removed. The tongue and sometimes the feet and heart may be included. It can also be made from trimmings from pork and veal, adding gelatin to the stock as a binder. Sometimes it is made with nothing from the head. Head cheese is usually eaten cold or at room temperature. Historically, meat jellies were made of the clend, which is all organs removed, head of the animal, which was simmered to produce stock, a peasant food made since the Middle Ages. When cooled, the stock congeals because of the natural gelatin found in the skull. The aspic may need additional gelatin or more often reduction to set property.
Well, you know, that reminds me back in my days with my Roma people. We used to have, now that you say it, I didn't know it was head cheese in America, but we used to have that gelatin. I remember we used to have that gelatin white stuff. And what we used to do is fill it up with garlic, red pepper, I never forget that, and we would leave it outside when it's cold. And boy, when you eat that stuff, it tasted so good. Man, I'm thinking of it now. And if you had any cold, any sickness, it would take it away from you. So my Roma people know very good what it is. And so I didn't know it was head cheese, but we just used, all I know was like a white jelly.
Yeah.
And it's like a real gooey stuff. And we used to put a lot of garlic with it. And it was very, very delicious. Oh, I got to ask somebody from my people, can they make me some of that? Because I sure don't know how to make it.
Well, I also have a recipe as well, and we have a caller.
Okay, we'll take that caller. WVIP 93.5 FM. I want to say a good morning to you, caller, on There We Go Jamaica. How are you? How are you, caller?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah. All right, good morning to you, Sister Devana and crew.
Great.
So, let me just get it straight up to the point. Soca, it's a shortened form of soul, and the Ka is for calypso. So we can just get it, so it's right in it. Soul calypso, that's what it really means.
Oh.
So soul is from the United States, soul music, obviously.
I did
so
not know
what
that.
we get in is the Africans in the Caribbean, what we say, crossing over, merging the music and say this is soul calypso. But if I say soca, it's a soca. The same as in Cool Herc from Jamaica, who came to the Bronx, playing what they call DJ in Jamaica sound system, and the sister said to him, Cool Herc, slow it down because I started going too fast. And guess what? It's called rap into hip hop. So as you correctly said, the earlier soca, which came from the earlier calypso, which comes from Cahiso, K-A-I-S-O, but then evolved into calypso. You're correct. There are certain things in society. People can't tell you raw. There are children around. So you use code words. Absolutely. See it. You use metaphor, figure of speech, allegories, riddles as you call them, puzzles.
Yes.
However, I don't agree with you that the young people, they can't go around with that nonsense they go to it, because that's crude. Sister DeBank, if you're walking on the street as a sister, and somebody came to you and, you know, say, my sister, you look beautiful and so on, and you're like an apple or orange, you get the message.
Yes,
if somebody comes to you and says, I want to, you mean to get away from me, you creep, right? Because, but then you said the thing changed. So I'm just trying to explain that there are taboos. We call them social taboos, social norms, social mores that society must. And one other thing about this current society, it is so crass. I mean, really crass. Even on the airwaves, back in the days, I hear even on some, I call it the program, The View is supposed to be one of the big programs. These women just using the B word just freely. I mean, back in the days, I think even the radio code would not allow you to be doing that. That's on the airwaves. Or they say you have to do it after certain hours. Now, anything goes. Is that progress or is that regressive? I'm asking you, is that regression or is that progression? I'm actually asking Sister Bank, what do you think?
Well, that's what we was talking earlier today on.
That's regression, is not progression.
I don't know. That is very hard to say. Because you know, with generations, things gonna change and it's gonna keep changing. With us, it's not our way, but think about our great-great-grandparents. Things wasn't our parents' way with them either. They was wearing, you know, shorter skirts. They was doing their hair different. It was not acceptable, not at all. Them people wore their dresses all the way down to their ankles.
Yeah, a woman is not supposed to show her knees too, yes.
But where did all that come from? That's what I want to ask you, because you're a little brighter than me. Where did
we're together, none of us brighter, but together we share. So that's the dialogue. That's the dialogue, because people say each generation. But my thinking is, does it empower? I want to use the word, and I also concerned about our people. Does this kind of say anything to you in your face, as two sisters on the program? And I'm going to use our brother. You're walking the street, and this brother come and use a metaphor to you. You get the message, you might smile with him. So if he comes with some kind of crude crafting in your face, I guess some sister might appreciate that. Might say, get the hell away from me, you creep. See, because there are certain things that, you know, you have to have certain nuance. You have to have certain style about it, you know. So to me, does it advance our people? That is why, for instance, teachers tell me, black teachers, and it's earth, that black boys can get up in a classroom and refer to a black teacher today as a B word inside the classroom. Because society has made the word, actually, as I said, even on mainstream radio and programs.
Yes, exactly. It's made acceptable. That's the reason why right there.
But again, as generation changes, the world changes. We fade off, we die off, the new changes come in, and it's acceptable. So we live in our time what we knew as what's supposed to be for us and what we thought it should be for the future. But remember, as you die off, things change.
But the principle
it's not good to us. But them young girls love when the boys talk to them nasty and dirty. You understand? They love it. A boy go talking all nice to them, they're going to beat him down. They're going to whip his behind. So you have to teach your boy, hey, go with the flow, take a behind beating. So that's the problem. We have to teach our kids to adapt to society, because if they go out with the Moors, when they come, how we did it in our days, when you in this house, like I raised my kids, when you in this house, you do not bring the streets in the house. You follow my ways. But I know that kid has to adapt to that outside. If not, that's going to be a problem.
Well,
you're going to have a big doctor bill.
Well, listen, all I'm saying, I use two words. Does it advance our civilization, our norm, our mores? You know, does it advance? Does it preserve? I don't care if people use the word from biblical days. There are certain principles in every religious book. You know, even before what they call their religion, we have the Usi and the Ephah and the Bible and the Quran and the Torah. All of them have principles and precepts of society.
I can answer that very quickly. Well, with the new earth coming up and showing up, you know, this earth surely will fade away. So there's your answer.
You mean the physical earth or the metaphorical earth?
This terrestrial earth that we on right now is getting ready to end itself. So prepare for that new earth up there that they found that we can live
Well,
on.
I might have a different thing. The world is always coming to an end. One era is coming to an end, but the universe will stay forever.
Well, now, I got to say that. You're absolutely correct with that. But this universe, the way it's going, the way the president going, the people going, and hey, we can put it in the wrong leader hand, that's the end of it. So you know what?
I just want to say that those earlier Calypsonians, they were teachers. They were teachers. The daughters. You mentioned Kitchener and Sparrow, and don't live on chalk dust. He's actually a professor. He did his PhD, and he's actually a professor in language and so on at the University of the West Indies. Professor Chalk.
Well, them some famous with some great people still are. And I like that this young gentleman here says that Grenada still respects it.
Because he's original from Grenada.
Oh, is that what it, you know, I forgot about that.
Sparrow is actually from Grenada.
You forget that, people forget that. DJ, did you realize Sparrow is from
Grenada?
Grenada.
Yeah.
But he came to Trinidad at an early age and never left.
Yeah.
So who should fight over the Trinidadians or
No, it belongs to all of us. Listen. The way
all of us, Jamaicans, everybody.
Martin Luther King, Garvey, Malcolm X, Power, the whole of them, the great fears of Africa, the great freedom fighters, sisters, they all belong to all of us.
Well, I want to ask you one question while I got you on here. Did the United States give him a place in Hollywood? What you call what that thing?
A star on the boulevard. The star.
Yeah.
I would not. I don't really know because I really don't know because usually mostly I don't know because I could ask does Bob Marley have one? I actually don't know. I'm not going to say yes.
Because you know he did a lot Americans. He made a lot of Americans happy.
Absolutely. Another one.
So I cannot understand if Biggie and all those people can have something which they don't represent what I represent. You know, I don't understand how you be a big...
There's a difference about because Biggie, for instance, his mom and so on is from Jamaica and so on. But
I didn't know that either.
Yes,
Biggie mama is from Jamaica.
But she was a school teacher. But we make a distinction. Between because Sparrow's life is actually in the Caribbean. Yes, he came here, just like Marley. In fact, just for evidence, you know, Marley used to work in a car factory here. So when he thinks that's somewhat night shift, he's actually telling you, I used to work in this doggone car factory and I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the graveyard shift. Marley's actually telling his experience, you know, when they hear the thing this time, but he's actually saying, I couldn't take this night shift in this thing, man. Music was in my blood, you know. But I'm saying, so there's a difference between a Marley, a Sparrow, vis-a-vis, say, a cool Earth. Grandmaster Flash from Barbados, the one who scratched the record, made that scratch the record type of thing there. He began the scratching the record. They came here very early and they grew up here. Vis-a-vis a Marley or a Sparrow who are Calypso Rose. Don't leave out that legend Calypso Rose.
Oh my God, I love her. Oh
God. And others are that. Just like Miss Lou from Jamaica.
Oh yeah.
Honorable Louise Bennett Coverley.
Without Miss Lou, there wouldn't be no Jamaican culture. She kept the culture alive.
She went to Canada and she's more highly regarded in Canada, ironically, than Jamaica. She has given, listen, that's another story, you know.
Well, we're going to get into that one because I think she deserved recognition. So one night we're going to talk about her really great. Well, thank you again. And you know you're always there. I appreciate that because you can back me up anytime. I love you.
And we appreciate that you open your line so our people can dialogue.
Thank you.
Peace and blessings.
Okay, folks, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrokenStation.com. I want to thank each and every one. Every week they tune in and with us, and there we go, Jamaica. As I say, we're going to be traveling to different lands, and we're going to be exploring to give you a chance to understand each and everyone from the West Indian culture. So we will be visiting your island, so be prepared. I want you to share this page to friend and friend. I want you to go and comment on it and tell us what you think. Where can they fax in their comments?
They can text 347-699-6892. 347-699-6892.
When I first came to her, I was having a lot of heartaches, headaches, financial problems, and Sister Devon prayed with me, and she's blessed me. She has helped me come a very long way, and I thank God for her. And her spiritual work is one of the best that I've known. Thank you.
Okay, if you're having troubles in your life, maybe you're having money problems. Maybe you lost a loved one, the one that you care for, and you want that person back in your life. Maybe you need a spiritual bath. You have bad luck, can't sleep at night. Everything you do, you tossing and turning and don't have no happiness. Can't find your way in life. You need some spiritual help. You're going from reader to reader, from person to person, and they're telling you, come back, bring me this, bring me that. Get no satisfaction. You need to call Sister Dabang. Sister Dabang is here to help you, to remove the evil from your life, to take the bad luck away from you, to give your life back happiness. You want to be happy? Pick up the phone and call Sister Dabang. 718-253-7273. Call Sister Dabang now. 718-253-7273. Don't distance stand in your way. No matter where you at, no matter where you live, you may have problems. Send it to a friend. A friend may need Sister Dabang help. You don't have to keep me as a secret. Show me to the world, and I'll show you what I can do. Call me, Sister Dabang, 718-253-7273. Okay, we're going to take you back to the show.
If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE, donate.
People always want to know, Sparrow, which is your favorite song? I really can't tell you that. It's one thing I know for sure. This is GreatPricing.com. It always tends to generate a lot of excitement. People seem to go really crazy. King and Queen Radio. Women go wild with laughter. And the men with the mustache always run aside and blush. Look at that fella with the mustache there. Now this is called by many different names in many different lands. In Venezuela, it is called bacalao. Martinique, Guadeloupe, Saint Lucia, Dominica. L'amour. Now back home, we call it simply saltfish. So let me stick to saltfish, even though I know you have a special name for it, right? Saltfish. Are you ready to sing a little chorus for Sparrow tonight? Say yeah, yeah. I make it very, very simple, so all you have to sing is
I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm getting ready to make that saltfish. And avocados, tomatoes, and onions. Ooh, Lord, some saltfish. Bacalao, we call it ensalada de bacalao. Bacalao salad, saltfish salad.
I wanna love you. I wanna know now. Oh, got to know now. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. See, I wanna love you. I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna say bonsoir. And I wanna thank each and every one every week. Don't forget Tuesday. You can join us here every Monday night from 10 to 12. The Way Beyond Show. Tuesday morning from 1 to 2. King and Queens Radio. There we go, Jamaica. And don't forget to listen to the station 24/7. Download the app, King and Queen Radio, and you can hear it on your phone by dialing.
To listen to Brooklyn Station on your phone, you simply dial 518-317-1012. Again, 1518-317-1012 to listen to Brooklyn Station on your phone. For King and Queen Radio, you simply dial 605-562-6140. Again, 605-562-6140 to listen to King and Queen Radio on your phone.
And don't forget to call me for your appointment. That's 718-253-7273. Located 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Waiting to help you. You need results? Want your loved one back?
Also, BrooklynStation.com is proud to sponsor this program. And our most popular sponsor of the show is spiritual reader and advisor Sister Devon. Give her a call right now. 1-718-253-7273. One free question. Enjoy the stations.
Okay, don't forget 718-253-7273. Call me for appointments. I'm waiting for you. Again, thank you each and every one, and tune in if you want to get on this program. You want your own show, give a call daily. Right, King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. That's King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. If you want to have a talk show, you want to talk about something, if you want to be a guest, you want advertisement, you can always call us. And want to shout out, we had a great show this morning. And don't forget, Kurt, if you get hurt, call Kurt. And what is the great lawyer telephone number?
929-GET-KURT. I'm going to repeat it right now.
I'm attorney Kurt Robertson. I'm a personal injury lawyer here in New York. And if you've been injured in an accident, you should call me. I'll get you the money you deserve. Just dial 929-438-5878. That's 929-GET-KURT. 929-GETKURT. That's 929-438-5878. It's easy. Got hurt? Call Kurt, and I'll get you the money you deserve.
You're listening to BrooklynStation.com.